Who politicizes terror? Why is there an instant politicization after every terror attack? In this case, who's responsible? Well, Digvijay Singh was very upset with Ravi Shankar Prasad today, and Ravi Shankar Prasad joins us on the Newshour panel. Taking him on is Abhishek Manu Singhvi of the Congress, Pavan Verma, who is the advisor to the Bihar Chief Minister and hence represents the JDU point of view, and Manoj Jha of the RJD. So I want to begin with a caveat, lest Ravi Shankar Prasad complain that there are 3 pitted against 1, that Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad unfortunately appears to me, given the political constitution of the panel, it may be 3 pitted against 1. There is no design element in that. But I will give you the benefit of the first question, since it is going to be you versus 3 on this panel today. Ravi Shankar Prasad, please tell me, immediately after this Bodh Gaya blast, did you jump the gun? Did you draw too many conclusions? Were you too quick in linking the intelligence input that came in last year regarding a possible, targeting of Bodh Gaya with the incident which happened? Were you trying to typecast any one community or religion, as Digvijay Singh has accused you of in your initial comments after the Bodh Gaya blast?
First of all, let me reply to Digvijay Singh itself. I know he has tweeted today.
Yes.
I wish he would have been there with me on this channel. Digvijay Singh is the same gentleman when the Batla House incident happened, in which a brave police officer, Mohan Sharma, was given a Ashok Chakra by his own government, went all the way to Azamgarh to declare all the terrorists as innocent. And his own party has to publicly disown his comment. That is too well known. Although what happened in Bodh Gaya was reprehensible, it is a sacred site worshipped world over, including in India. Now, much after the incident, I had raised 2 questions, and when I raised that, it was also I had seen that on your channel, including the comment of the Delhi Police Commissioner, that the German bakery accused, who were apprehended in Delhi, designed to again commit terrorism in Delhi itself, had acknowledged that they had done recce of Bodh Gaya. I had raised that issue. I had also raised about month and 2 intelligence inputs about a possible attack at Bodh Gaya temple in view of what is happening in Myanmar.
Yeah.
And thirdly, you may recall, on your channel again, Mr. Shinde publicly said 2-3 days before the incident, Bihar police officers had been briefed as to the threat perception in the Bodh Gaya temple. Now I had asked only one question. How is it that 9 timer bombs could be installed by terrorists inside that?
No, are you saying the Indian Mujahideen? Are you saying the Indian Mujahideen carried out this attack? Are you drawing that clear line? I see a hand go up. Are you drawing that clear line?
No.
Or are you sort of speculating in that direction?
Not the least or no. While condemning this incident, I'm certainly entitled to raise certain legitimate questions based upon evidence of intelligence input available in public domain, including repeatedly played on your own channel, confirmed by your field representative at Bodh Gaya, Prakash Singh.
No, the question is a typecasting of a community.
I think.
No, the question is, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, I see 2 hands go up. So I must go to the others, but I want you to lay it out right at the start of the Newshour debate.
Let me deny at the very outset that I never typecast.
So did you have any?
Terrorist is a terrorist. He has got no religion. Please don't put in my words in my mouth, Mr. Arnab Goswami.
No, Mr. Prasad, I am not.
I know.
I am certainly not. I am just trying to understand whether from the.
I know what I know.
I am trying to understand. I am simply trying to understand, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, whether it is the same Ravi Shankar Prasad who is speaking to me on the Newshour today, who after the Hyderabad blast on February 21st, and reacting to Sushil Kumar Shinde's claim that your state governments do politics over NCTC, I want to know whether the same Ravi Shankar Prasad who's on Newshour today is the same Ravi Shankar Prasad who said at that point of time the government should stop playing politics on the issue of terrorism. Because your quick reaction has provoked Mr. Digvijay Singh's response.
First of all, I don't need testimonial from Mr. Digvijay Singh. You have to see his statement of the last couple, 2-3 years as to how he is soft on terrorism. I am saying so with full sense of responsibility. But as far as Ravi Shankar Prasad is concerned, my view is very clear. India is under serious threat from terrorists, including their patrons from across the border, and there has to be a bipartisan consensus as far as fight against terrorism is concerned.
I have many questions to you on bipartisan consensus, but I go across to Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, regardless of which political party Digvijay Singh is from, Ravi Shankar Prasad is from, fact of the matter is Ravi Shankar Prasad's statement is not without merit. The Delhi Police Special Cell did announce that this site of Bodh Gaya was recceed when they arrested someone in connection with the Pune blast. The Delhi Police Commissioner said that. So would you concede right at the start today that Digvijay Singh is wrong and Ravi Shankar Prasad is right on that count?
Arnab, I want to start this by stepping back a bit and asking you that perhaps is it not time, when we have these dastardly terrorist attacks, to try to create a new idiom both for our political system and for the media? Tell me in which country, at least in very few I know, democracy or otherwise, in the very first hour, in the first day, in the first half day, we rush in to make comments about a terrorist violent incident. Those comments have necessarily to be ill-informed or weak informed because they are based on selective information. And immediately I find in India, and I'm not talking of the tutu meme of party A, party B, we all of us tend to make this comment in the first day, either because our party wants us to be in the news or because we want to be the first to shoot off.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Now,
sir, I'm sorry. I must rebut because you typical standard shooting the messenger. I want to just rebut with one line. Please, Dr. Singhvi, please remember. One line. I want to remind you. I just want one rebut. I want one rebut with your permission. I want to ask you whether Shakil Ahmed is a journalist or a Congress spokesperson. And did Shakil Ahmed, after the blast at the BJP office in Bangalore, not say that it will help the BJP politically on the eve of the election? I want to ask you whether Salman Khurshid is a Congress leader and a minister or a journalist, because Salman Khurshid said after the Batla House encounter that Sonia Gandhi wept bitterly when we showed her pictures of that incident. So as far as politicization is concerned, I don't think it's fair of you to attack me or the media, sir. Thank you. Please continue. Please.
Arnab, the problem with a well-informed, over-researched, over-enthusiastic anchor like you is that you end up giving less time to the participant. You have not allowed me to complete my first sentence. You have not obviously also understood my first sentence, which was saying that we should establish a new idiom for the political and the media class. I was as much critical of ourselves. I said, let us consider why is it not possible for political parties, and this is what you did not allow me to complete, to refrain from commenting at all for a day or two and let the police and the anti-terrorist organization do it. That's the way.
But aren't Congress leaders commenting all over the place?
But a large number of countries.
Digvijay Singh is a Congress leader.
Let me complete, Arnab, please. That's because there is a practical idiom. You call us, you provoke us.
No.
Somebody, some other party makes a comment, then I am forced to rebut. But suppose I start saying that let the police do their work and then do, because neither my information nor Ravi Shankar Prasad's information nor Digvijay Singh's information can be anything but selective. That's point number one, and I'm very difficult to get this point through with the 3 interruptions. Point number 2 is that in this case, unfortunately, the person first of the block has been the BJP. And the person first of the block.
So is there a race to be first of the block? What do you mean by first of the block?
That's the problem. That's what I'm criticizing. What I'm criticizing.
So you are saying Ravi Shankar Prasad.
I'm not talking about individuals.
Ravi Shankar Prasad.
I'm saying that the BJP, and I'm not talking of individuals, I'm saying BJP has had a habit, while very carefully choosing their word and skirting, they have an innuendo, an insinuation in their remarks about particular communities.
No, I want to ask you here.
Now, that is unfortunate.
One second, Pavan Verma.
When the words are not there, and we understand when the insinuation is there.
So I don't know who's insinuating whom. But go on second. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, let's get the other panelists also in. Let's get the JDU in. By the way, Digvijay Singh's tweet is not an answer to a question. Digvijay Singh said, Amit Shah, BJP UP in charge, promises a grand temple in Ayodhya. Modi addresses Bihar BJP workers and asks them to teach Nitish a lesson. Next day, bomb blast at the Mahabodhi temple in Bodh Gaya. Full stop. Is there a connect? Question mark. I don't know. Allow NIA to complete its investigation, please. The question will be that isn't this an ambiguous remark which will only fuel a rumor and speculation? Is this kind of talk also necessary after a terror strike? What on earth is the link between Amit Shah taking the BJP back to temple politics and the attack on the Mahabodhi temple? There is an ambiguous insinuation within the ambit of this remark, isn't there? What do you think, Pavan Verma? Despite your growing closeness with the Congress party, who do you blame? Ravi Shankar Prasad or the Congress party?
I am trying to say that we should avoid all such insinuations.
You see, this whole question... Allow me, Arnab. Allow me, Arnab. I think this whole question of blame game starting even before the facts have been revealed displays a very shallow political culture. Terrorism is a national threat. It knows no boundaries. It's a seamless menace. The nation must fight it collectively. A particular incident which is shocking, deplorable and condemnable happened at one of the most sacred sites in India. Let the investigation be completed, because to start a blame game immediately, it is almost as if a perfunctory note of shock or grief, and then the blame game starts. This is a state where for the last 8 years under the Nitish Kumar government, there has not been a single terror attack. There have been almost no communal incidents. Law and order was one of Mr. Nitish Kumar's first priorities. An incident has happened. Allow the facts to be revealed before we immediately use this opportunity for scoring political brownie points.
But I'll tell you one thing. Behind this very, behind the homilies that, okay, let's not score political brownie points, etc., please address the core issue, sir, of competence and responsibility. Pavan Verma, the charge people will put against the Nitish Kumar government, allow me to complete, Pavan Verma, is that you are using this whole argument of politicization as a fig leaf to hide your own state government's utter incompetence, because the Delhi police had announced that arrested Indian Mujahideen operatives confessed they had conducted reconnaissance at the Bodh Gaya in October 2012. The information that that led to the arrest came from the Intelligence Bureau. Despite this specific intelligence, Mr. Verma, such an attack took place. Last week, Mr. Verma, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Nayyar Hasnain Khan, told the Bodh Gaya temple management there were serious flaws in security management. What this proves is that between the alert in October last year and now, 8 months have passed, your state government has done nothing. So why is Ravi Shankar Prasad wrong in pointing out that the Intelligence Bureau warning existed? And can you please directly tell Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad which part of his comment amounts to an insinuation against a particular community? Or do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that interpretation that some Congress leaders have put of his comment?
Let me answer your question. Let me answer to the two questions you've answered. Yes, Arnab, I understand there was an IB alert that Bodh Gaya could be one of the sites targeted by terrorists. My information is that following that particular alert, the security drill and police arrangements were tightened up. The outside periphery of the temple, the police arrangements were beefed up. A chowki was established there. Metal detectors were set up. CCTV cameras were set up. Now, the inner premises of the temple have always been, for certain reasons, in the hand of the temple management committee. They do not like armed security forces of the state authorities coming in. Yesterday they have passed a resolution that in the light of what has happened, they will hand over the protection to the police of the state government and other agencies. So it is not as if nothing happened, but terrorism can happen in spite of the many precautions you take.
Sir, are you oblivious to the kind of terror? Is there a Darbhanga module? Is there a Darbhanga module, which is an increasingly frequently used term in intelligence circles? Have there been 12 people arrested from Darbhanga, Samastipur, Madhubani, North Bihar, Nalanda, Munger and Begusarai for alleged links with the Indian Mujahideen? Is the Indian Mujahideen active or overactive in Bihar? And is it a crime? Abhishek Singhvi, Manoj Jha and Pavan Verma, is it a crime today to say that there are Indian Mujahideen operatives and modules which exist and which are expanding. Is it crime or politically incorrect to say so? Manoj Jha, you want to take that? Manoj Jha.
Not in the least.
And Manoj Jha, tell me, how does it help if you organize a bandh? Your party is organizing a bandh.
Arnab, there are 2-3 questions, so allow me 2-3 points to make. First of all, on Darbhanga, Madhubani, Samastipur module, we have always contested these expressions because these expressions are provided in the political legal thesaurus in a hurried manner. And all these are byproduct of a system which has been cultivated all over the world post 9/11, where self-serving biases and stereotypes have taken over investigation. But that is a separate
Sir, I'm sorry, what kind of logic is that? What kind of logic is that? Have you forgotten that an anti-terror squad module flew down to Patna in a special IN-76 plane and arrested 2 militants, Kamal Ahmad Ansari and Khalid Sheikh from Madhubani in 2006? Are you saying the security forces are traitors?
No.
Have you forgotten? So what are you saying? Sir, tell me, have you heard the name of Danish Ansari? Have you heard the name of Danish Ansari?